girls, sisters of all ages. The Ultra Heelz are back in the building.
Yes.
I actually have messed up. I was supposed to start the show backwards, you know.
Yeah, he really was.
But anyway, that'll be important later. I am Darth Messiah, the dark side savior, always on his worst behavior. I don't get hard, I stay hard.
Wow. That's crazy.
Mr. DM about to slide in your mom's DMs. Anyway, down in North Carolina, we got...
Boy, Alex, the motherfucking Hill, you already know what it is. You know, the FTR fucking rival group and, the family of podcasting, as I call myself. You get what I'm saying? And over here, like...
Yeah.
That way.
In the Boondocks.
That way.
Yeah.
You got your boy X-Man Dam. It's not a sham or a scam. It's the real X-Man Dam on Instagram. Follow me, fam.
Yep.
Mr. Off the Ladder with a weak bladder. Mr. Off the Turnbuckle with a bloody knuckle.
Keep going.
Mr. $5 Phillip. Mr. Milk for two, but it's really for one.
Say
I'm
what?
smacked pow watching SmackDown. Can I use your WWE information?
Of course.
Mr. Razor Cabron. Mr. Pipe Wrench, leave your wife drenched. Mr. Show me the facts,
Oh my.
man, Dan. What's going on, Ultra Heel fam?
As I like to say, same shit, different toilet.
I say that because I work at Home Depot, so I actually look at a lot of different toilets.
Just as long as you don't gotta clean them.
First of all, we do sometimes, but not the ones in the stalls, the display ones we got to clean. It's a dirty job, but somebody got to do it, and apparently it's me.
Yeah, I don't do maintenance in my job. That's not gonna happen.
You high up in the list. You don't got to do maintenance in your job.
Well,
I ain't up in the list.
Technically, I have to mop floors, but I'm not cleaning toilets.
I don't want to do anything but this show, get a paycheck, and come home.
But then again, if they want to pay me that much money to mop floors, I mean.
We got George F in the chat. He said, Ultra Heelz.
What up?
We got a newcomer in the chat, Jeremy Eats. What's up, Jeremy Eats?
He's probably eating. He's not going to respond.
It's cool.
Yeah.
He's hungry.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yo, I'm hungry too.
Darth, I partake into that hot pot bullshit.
And?
It was fucking chicken sandwich. The fuck, it wasn't nothing special.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's just not worth standing in line for an hour and possibly getting your ass whooped for.
The sad thing is, my roommate bought 4 and gave me 1. I didn't eat that bitch until probably an hour ago. Mind you, I got that at 1:30 in the afternoon.
He got you spicy, right? He did get you the spicy, right?
Nah, I didn't want the spicy. I just wanted to give me 1 so to shut the hell up. Because he was like, I'm gonna try it. He didn't want to eat it by himself.
Now, here's the spicy. I get the deal about the spice because that sauce is on point.
That sauce is good. I got 2
That sauce is
spices.
amazing.
Now, I've had it twice now. The first time they went light on the sauce, I was like, all right, okay. The second time they doused my joint in sauce, so I see the hype,
They saw your
but still, I'm not standing in line for an hour and possibly catching a slug in the mug.
Come on, man. Why stay in line when you can rob a motherfucker?
Word, son.
Don't mind.
Shout out to the Bronx.
You got about like 4 or 5.
X-Man Dam just showed his Bronx side.
Yeah, nigga. What's up with that chicken?
Nigga,
Run that shit.
Got like 4 or 5 of them shits in the bag. Let me holler at you real quick.
Yo, son, run that sandwich, dead ass.
If I ever hear that shit, I'm hauling ass. You understand me?
Don't get
Facts.
stomped out by these Tims.
Facts.
And don't get no sauce on my shit either.
Well, I don't got the Tim's on, but I had the Black Forces on.
Oh, my boy is flexible.
Yo, Rory Darth, you left that leg up high as hell. Yo!
Whoa! Pause.
Yo, applause! Applause!
Oh, no applause.
That's for the ladies. That's for the ladies.
Let me tell you something.
They appreciate
You
that.
find me a Big E doing the splits.
I can't. That I can't do.
Hey, man, the way you hype your leg up, shit, you might as well say you could.
We got front desk in the chat saying Black Air Force Activity, LMAO.
No way.
Shout out to front desk, whoever you are. That bomb's for you.
Shout out.
But I did have the Tim's on what, Tuesday when it was like 20 degrees? What?
Front desk says someone make that a GIF. We need Darth on GIF status. Darth is going viral.
Please, we need it.
That's it. Your life is ruined forever.
All right.
I might can pull it off. If after the show is over, I might can see if I can do it. I can do it with my phone.
All right, gentlemen, let's jump into it.
All right.
Big story of the week.
CM Punk.
Yes, the voice.
Look at
The voice of the voiceless.
Oh.
When you watch Watch Culture and they finally do the CM Punk confirm,
Yeah.
it was like the most emotional thing ever.
Yeah. Now.
Yeah, it was.
He finally came back. He's being paid by Fox.
Tag.
He's not being paid by WWE.
Wow.
You know what's the best part? It was actually the worst part.
What?
He doesn't have to wrestle.
Well, that was going to be the next question. How long until he actually works for WWE?
I don't know. It's you know how Fox is. They spent $4 billion on getting SmackDown, so they got the bread. They could probably bribe him. You know what he said last time. If the money is right for me to do something and the story is good, I'll do it. Fox got the money. WWE just got right getting the story. He probably jumped right back into it.
Darth, I know you got the facts. When was the last time? What year? How long ago has CM Punk been gone?
It was February 2013, 14.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because, let's see, he wrestled at WrestleMania 29. Yeah, WrestleMania 30, so 14.
George F. wants to know how much they paid him for SmackDown.
Nobody knows the information yet. I've been trying to look that up my damn self, but nobody knows.
Well, how much WWE got for Fox?
Mm-hmm.
I believe it was $2 billion.
Wow.
No.
Damn.
You talking about the Fox deal when they bought SmackDown?
Yeah.
No, dude, they sold it for the same price that George Lucas sold Star Wars, $4 billion.
$4 billion.
Oh, wow! I didn't realize it was that high.
Yeah, they sold it for $4 billion. That's why WWE is doing anything Fox wants them to do. Like if they want the Fiend, they got the Fiend. If they want certain people to be on the show, they're going to do it because they paid the most money.
Fox said,
I want to know what they gave CM Punk.
They had to give CM Punk a good kind of money because now they're interested in talking into AJ Lee right now too.
Oh shit!
He got approximately $7,500,000 for that job.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Oh my God, that is so perfect.
For real though, where'd you find that?
Yeah, he got paid a pretty penny, and the thing is, he's not showing up every show.
Week,
he's gonna show up
he's
every
part-time.
other show they need him there. So he's getting paid to just show up whenever. So he's like a part-timer getting the best part-time pay ever.
Yo, so George says, so CM stands for cash money.
Yeah. Cash money.
Young moolah, baby.
It's facts right there.
He taking over for the $750,000 to the almost $250,000.
There's only for so long until we get someone in there to beef with CM Punk in an interview.
Yeah, what happens when Triple H shows up?
Yo, Seth Rollins already did it on Twitter. The day he showed up, Seth Rollins said, "Add him, fight me."
Yeah, literally like 15 minutes after that episode went off, Seth Rollins tweeted, "Fight me."
And
I thought
then,
Seth Rollins did that like in November.
No, this is November.
Of last year though. I thought 2018.
Nah. This is recent. This is right after Backstage went off, and then WWE, Fox Sports tweeted out to him, "How about you come to the show?" And then he tweeted back at them, "How about you book me a flight?"
Ooh, word.
Although well, let's get to this. Who would you really want to see with Punk? I'm thinking AJ. That'd be my number one pick for a Punk match. Well, after Triple H because of the
That's
rivalry.
what I was gonna say. Legacy.
But to have a really good wrestling match, I'm saying AJ.
Oh.
Or number 2, Adam Cole.
I was gonna say Daniel Bryan.
But we've seen Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, but we haven't seen them two fight now. We saw them fight in their prime.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan still got it. We don't know if CM Punk even got it to even get a good match like that out of him.
Well, because of the recent things going on in WWE, I'm thinking Adam Cole because another ROH match, one that we never saw in ROH, right? Because Punk was gone by the time Adam Cole started, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we never saw them.
I'm thinking I want to see a match with CM Punk versus like Tommaso Ciampa or Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, those be candidates too.
Yeah, or see him face
Riddle.
Yeah, Matt Riddle, because he do a GTS.
Or Ricochet.
I don't know if CM Punk is ready for high flying moves because he ain't been in the ring in a while. So I don't know that shooting star pressing all of the moves. I don't know if he's gonna be able to hit them spots just right, just coming back. He gonna need somebody who's gonna fight with him on the ground.
You don't think he's training?
Well, he's always in. He's one of those people that are just always in shape. Like, he's never gonna, when he gets like to be like 50, 60, you're never gonna see him out of shape.
Well, he's small. He's a small guy, right?
When you see that video footage of when CM Punk actually came back a couple weeks ago to that indie promotion with that mask.
Yeah.
And then he did the GTS.
Oh, that was a couple months ago. That was like June.
Yeah, well, he looked he was picking up that big guy, and it looked like he was struggling.
Yeah.
So.
Or maybe that was the guy not knowing how to post properly, so Punk actually had to pick him up instead of the guy leaning into it.
Oh, yeah.
All I know is AJ Lee only weighs like $120. He ain't got to pick up no weight bigger than that.
She's probably like 90 pounds.
Nah, I think she's literally like 105 or some shit like that. Cause she started hitting the gym again on Instagram. She just posted a picture of her getting. She said I ain't been in the gym in a while. It feels good to be back in here. And I'm like, what that supposed to mean?
Yeah. If you've ever watched the CM Punk special on the network, the 24 or whatever, the 360, whatever it is.
Yeah, you might well put that up there now.
He said he was talking about when he left ROH, he weighed like just over 200 pounds. And then when he got to WWE, he felt intimidated. He felt like he had to get big. So he bulked up to like 230. But at his stature, only being like 6 foot, he was like, I'm slow, I'm out of weight. I feel sluggish. I can't do what I need to do in the ring. So then he just wrestled at like 210 for the rest of his career.
Shit, I remember when I was 210.
He's going to be in shape.
I'm at my biggest right now. I'm trying to lose some weight.
And I think for UFC he wrestled at like 185 or something like that.
So there's a 365 on CM Punk right now?
No, this is the older one. It's like one of the first ones they ever did.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, they might well put it back up on the network. Shit, ain't like he gonna be
Oh no, it's up there. They didn't take it down.
Oh, I was about to say, because they might well milk this for what they can. Because now that he back, all merch that they took away can sell again. All stuff they had him to sell again. They about to just rake up on all the shit they can before he realizes he might not want to be there anymore again.
Yep.
I'm really surprised the day he showed up. I'm really surprised WWE Network store didn't put up back all his merch that night.
Wow. Well, again, he doesn't actually work for them, so it's.
He's critiquing.
Look. He doesn't have to work for them. But he's on their show, so technically his merch can sell again for them to just make money off it.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll some merch will pop up eventually. I just don't think because you have to look at it from Vince's perspective. It's like he's not really back, but he's back. So we'll do something about it. We're not gonna, give.
I wonder how he's gonna be critiquing shit. Is he gonna be like biased or something?
Oh no, he's shooting. He's shooting.
He's gonna straight shoot.
It's straight shoot.
I mean, that's the best thing they could do. If you ask me, I've never seen the show yet.
Why would you bring in CM Punk and tell him he's gonna be scripted?
Hell no.
Exactly. First of all, he wouldn't come back if they're gonna say, "Oh, we have to script you."
Yeah, like he wouldn't even show the hell back up. That'd be just pointless at that point.
I wonder if he's been still watching WWE. If he's
I doubt it. I seriously doubt it.
To truly be honest, I think the last time they talked to him, actually when last time he looked at wrestling, he was like shit. Right after he left, he never really paid that much more attention to WWE or any of the big products. He just stepped away from all of it.
Yeah, I think he watched All Out because he was there that weekend, but he said he didn't watch All In or Double or Nothing, so he's not even watching AEW.
I mean, he turned down AEW for this shit. If you think about it.
Yeah, because he took a meeting with Tony Khan.
Like I'm telling you right now, I turned down AEW too if Fox told me they're gonna pay me, even though the guys that basically is funding like the Jaguars in AEW are billionaires. Fox got money all around the world. I'm probably gonna take Fox money more than I take anybody else at this
Yeah,
point.
Fox is worth probably what 500 billion. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just
so
I'm just throwing a number out there that sounds big.
Like, I'm gonna stick with the big dogs. I'm gonna take the big check, and I'm just gonna go ahead and walk away because I don't have to wrestle for y'all. I don't have to show up for all y'all shows. Fox Sports, I just show up there every once in a blue moon. I collect my money and go home. Easy cash.
CM Punk is now the Brock Lesnar of broadcasting.
Jesus.
Ooh, yeah. All he needs is Paul Heyman to show up.
Yo, please, I need Paul Heyman to make an appearance on that show.
For real though.
All right, let's run through last week's SmackDown real quick.
Yeah,
The New Day won the tag team championship from the Revival.
yeah.
Wow.
Great.
I didn't see that. What you were saying? You said you were done with Revival last week.
Yeah, I was, but then I ate some food today. I got some food downstairs. I had some liquor. I'm back to the fucked up.
Okay, I feel you. Yeah, I didn't see this coming. There was no really reason to move the titles because actually I think I would have preferred the Revival in the Survivor Series match against Viking Raiders in the Undisputed Era.
I would have too, but I think WWE still trying to play it safe because they know New Day still got a big following. The Rival's still kind of hit and miss with certain fans. They need all three likable teams to be in this match.
In terms of marketing, yeah, but I'm thinking more in terms of just putting a match together in terms of styles. I think the Revival will work way better with those two teams.
I'm telling you right now, anybody would have worked way better right now. I'd have loved to see any of this regular tag team David just formed on all three rosters just to show up here and just fight. But there's no storyline.
I feel like they just wanted them to have the titles for that Survivor Series match anyway.
Yeah, I guess
they have nothing else for them to do.
I guess you have to put your biggest tag team in a match, otherwise they weren't doing anything for Survivor Series.
Yeah,
they don't have any titles.
They're probably going to lose it. They're probably going to lose it like 2 weeks after Survivor Series back to the Revival, and they're going to go back to holding it again.
No, I think they'll probably lose it at TLC.
Yeah, you think so?
It'll probably be like an Uso comeback, and then they'll just lose it to the Usos.
Oh, fuck that. I'm tired of it.
We had Imperium show up and take out Heavy Machinery after they beat some jobbers.
I'm happy they showed up.
Who, Imperium?
Yeah, I actually like Walter enough.
Yeah. Let's see. We had Nakamura and Cesaro defeat Shorty G, Ali. Yeah, and Ali.
I really hate that Shorty G name now. That shit's starting to get really, really stupid.
It was stupid when we heard the rumor 5 months ago, or however long ago it was.
He should have been like Jordan Michaels and been like, "Fuck this, I quit."
Yeah. We had Sasha Banks defeat Nikki Cross, and Shayna Baszler came out, but then Bayley came out and attacked her.
That was kind of weird and weak. Like, why didn't they let Nikki Cross lose when she could have really won against Sasha and could have beat up Bayley and could have had them both down? Yeah. You let Nikki lost for what reason?
It's called 50-50 booking.
Yeah.
It's called you make Nikki Cross like she ain't worth the paper she print on without Alexa Bliss.
And then we had I guess we had a truce between Tyson Fury and Braun Strowman.
It's really weird that crowd was actually entertained by that.
Same thing at Crown Jewel. I was so surprised that the crowd was behind Tyson Fury.
I felt weird because even when Braun was like, "Nobody want to get these hands," and then the B Squad showed up, and then I don't know what the hell made them write that line.
No, but it was perfect. It was perfect because he said, "We're stupid enough to fight you."
I still like what you call it? He stopped and he's like, whoa. He didn't mean to say that. But he did sound like Braun when he got on the roof. We ain't scared to get them hands. I was like, why he sound like Braun for real?
Yeah. We had Carmella and Dana Brooke versus Fire and Desire. Not really.
Yo, I I'm happy that match happened because they let Dana Brooke finally get the win on something.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah.
she got to pull off her senton bomb. She's been
Word,
working
like
on.
she been in the back working hard as hell and got nowhere, and they finally get her a chance across seas to win it. Like they didn't give two fucks if it happened over there or not.
Yeah.
Well, Dana Brooke ain't win a match since before Ronda Rousey's era.
To be honest, she won the match since before Becky Lynch even became a thing.
Damn.
Yeah, I think last time she probably won a match was when she was still with Charlotte.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. That was a while ago.
Damn.
Wait, no.
Charlotte's like
Her last win is against Charlotte, I think, because after Charlotte turned on her, I think Dana Brooke got a win on like SmackDown, and then then she got demolished at the pay-per-view. I think that's what happened.
and then she just been downhill ever since. But the WWE writing team and people in the back actually like her.
Yeah.
It's just that upper management don't give two fucks about her. That makes it more sad.
Yeah, because everybody sees the work she's putting in to get better, but I guess she's just in a certain box, and they refuse to take her out of that box.
Look, they could have
Like
took out
most of
that
the
box
roster.
until Alicia Fox ass in that box.
No, Alicia Fox gives out her box.
What's in the box? What's in the fucking
And then our main event was King
The only thing in
Corbin.
that box, the only thing in that box is an attitude with alcohol and regrets that she still want Wayne Barrett.
Our main event was King Corbin defeating Mr. Roman Reigns. Thanks to help from Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode, better known as Rudolph.
Robert Roode.
What the fuck?
Rudolph. But Rude, Dolph,
Ru-
Rudolph.
Oh my god.
Rudolph. Oh my god.
Huh. Now they just get some Jingle Bell music. Yeah, I'll be okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting for them to use that for Christmas.
Oh my god, that'd be so great.
I
Just
don't got
because
jingle bells. I got wrestling bells. But
That works.
Where are these sounds coming from?
you don't
My
that man looks up
you don't
sounds
wanna
when
know
we're not
how I make
around.
these sounds, bro. I got a whole orchestra back here.
Damn.
Oh man, shout out to Marvin McQueen in the back. All the ones and twos.
You just did that horn noise and my dog looked at me like, what the fuck?
He knows what time it is.
All right,
Ultra here.
let's jump over to the big event of the last week. Full Gear, presented by All Elite Wrestling, not to be confused with Fully Loaded.
Better name.
Better graphic too, because the train was better than this little sprocket thing. But anyway, pre-show, or excuse me, the buy-in, we had Britt Baker defeat B Priestley.
You hear me? Fully Gear's background was probably the most coolest looking plain background ever. They took their regular shit and just added little small stuff to it.
Yeah, and then that elevated ramp that Cody busted his head on.
First of all, one, that shit up.
So, any thoughts about Britt Baker and B Priestley, or what happened after the match with Brandy and Awesome Kong?
It was kind of weird. It was very weird. First of all, it's very dangerous to have a knife anywhere around the ring. Because what if I don't know, man. What if somebody comes out of nowhere, attacks Awesome Kong, and stabs the shit out of someone else?
That's their own fault.
Like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. They cutting all the girls' hairs off.
Yeah, because they did it on Dynamite also, so.
Yeah, it's weird. It's like demonic,
Yeah.
if you ask me.
Hey man, look. Hey, look, man. As of right now, if you go follow our Instagram in the chat, you'll see that AEW is still beating out NXT by ratings. So whatever they're doing is making people watch every week.
Yes, they are. It's a little bit of the bubbly from Les
Oh my
Champions.
God. That was like the best little promo on that song.
Shout out to MJF. He did it perfectly.
Yeah.
Look at the bubbly.
Yeah, let's jump to the main event since we're talking about it. Les Champions, Chris Jericho, he defeated Cody by submission.
That was a weird match because I don't know why Cody thought he could dive over the ropes and pin himself into his own walls of Jericho. I didn't understand what was the purpose of that.
That was when I saw the replay and he just landed. I was like, yeah, he's already in the Lion Tamer now, no longer the walls of Jericho.
Now I'm calling Wall Jericho because WWE don't own shit. I say.
This is true.
On Twitter, fucking Kevin fucking Nash was like, "Yo, man, you need to take that off your repertoire, dude. Like, you can't be jumping out the ring." I'm glad he didn't fucking get crazy fucked up and they continued the match.
Well, actually, the elevated ramp saved him because if he had,
Word,
if it was,
because
if it was a regular ramp, and the floor outside the ring, by the time he got that low, he would have been straight up and down like the Undertaker.
He'd have been in a wheelchair by the end of that match. So that's the only thing that kept him alive.
By God, he would have broke his back.
And he didn't have a cameraman to fall on like Undertaker did.
No cameraman to fall on either.
Because the Undertaker literally grabbed the cameraman while he was in the air. He's like, "Get underneath me so I don't bust my head."
Yo, shout out to Cody Rhodes' mom for smacking the shit out of Jericho twice.
Twice, yeah.
That was fucking funny.
This is a great time to be alive watching wrestling now.
Mama Rhodes.
Oh, and shout out to good old JR for calling Jake Hager Jack Swagger.
I'm not gonna lie. JR been fucking up a lot, but it makes me want to watch it every week just to see what he say next.
He's confused about what company he works for. Because hold on, let me pull up the Instagram real quick. It is, if you want to follow us, we are @UltraHeels_pod on Instagram.
It was last week. It was the other week before. They had a table. Somebody pulled out a table, and he said, "Devon, get the tables." I was like, "Nigga."
Yeah. He said, "Devon, get the tables." He also mentioned the Rock Bottom. He mentioned WCW and the Monday Night Wars, all during Full Gear.
He literally said, Jack Swagger, Hager has swagger, who's not swagger. I was like, what? Who's Steve JR?
I'm gonna tell you the truth. At his age, going from one wrestling company he's been with the majority of his whole working life to a new one, I'll probably fuck up a lot too. Niggas start doing the same shit because I ain't gonna remember Jack Hager, and I'm not gonna remember anybody named Jack after that. I'm always gonna go Jack Swagger. Period.
Just never forget, Jake Hager has swagger. Who is not swagger?
And the real funny thing is, Jake Hager Instagram still is the real Jack Swagger.
I know. That's the funny thing.
So he can't be like, go follow his Instagram. Nigga, that's not his name. That's like 15 other white people name, but it ain't him.
Proud and Powerful defeated the Young Bucks.
Which was a good match.
Yeah, because it was not the typical Young Bucks match. They went with selling an injury through most of the match.
It was a good storytelling match, yes.
Let me tell you, that super kick that Nick did, and Homeboy caught it and did that shake and fall. I was like, bruh, I don't know about who can sell a super kick that way. Yeah, I don't know who can sell a super kick like that. Cause he actually fell full body to the mat.
Yeah, because he stood up, turned around, and just took the face bump.
Yeah, because what do you call it? They dedicated that match to that indie wrestler that got killed in that hit and run in New York.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Well, shout out to Ricky Morton from the Rock and Roll Express with that Canadian Destroyer
and the Tope Suicida.
Those motherfuckers right there.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Motherfuckers need to be hired somewhere wrestling full time because for them to still be pulling off some of these moves at their age, I'm just like in awe that these niggas even do have that shit.
Yeah.
What are they, like 60, 70?
The one that did the moves is 63.
Damn.
Like Hulk Hogan can't even do a leg drop no more. You got a nigga out here doing a fucking Canadian Destroyer.
Over the top rope.
Yeah. Well, no, it was through the second rope.
It still don't matter. The Canadian Destroyer.
We had Adam Page defeat Mr. Pac.
Finally.
Yeah, right.
That was actually a good match too.
The finish was brutal because he hit him with the black arrow I'm thinking of Dynamite. I got the matches mixed up.
Hey, yeah. Now you over here being JR.
By God.
By God, I don't know what show I'm on. It's WWE Dynamite.
Podcast, the wrong podcast.
Sean Spears in his awful gimmick defeated Joey Janela.
Yeah, that was bound to happen.
Yeah. We had SoCal Uncensored defeat the Lucha Brothers and Private Party.
That was a all-out crazy-ass match.
Yeah, they really tore
did
it
you
down.
expect anything less?
No, I actually expected a little bit more. I actually expected them to go on right before the final match, to be honest. Because I feel like they needed more time to do a lot more shit. Because they still had a lot of energy going through that match.
Before we get into the main event, though,
Which, well, we already did the main event, but the
I was the
lights out match.
right.
The real main event happened before that.
What were we gonna say though?
But so Kip Sabian was backstage in an interview, and he cut a heel promo, and introduced Penelope Ford, which she was the manager of Joey Janela, right?
I don't remember.
In the Indies.
She
You remember
wasn't-
when Joey Janela was in the Indies? It wasn't Joey Janela or Joey Ryan that had Penelope Ford?
No, I think it was Joey Ryan.
I know she's the manager of somebody.
So I didn't even know she was in AEW. Is that like her first like appearance or?
For AEW, yeah.
TV wise, yeah, but she's probably been in the
Because
background.
she's on their roster, but she hasn't had a match yet.
She wrestles, right?
Yeah. Then we had our women's championship match, which I did not watch because I do
totally
not watch
forgot.
AEW's women. Riho defeated Emi Sakura, her trainer from Japan.
Apparently, it was pretty good. I saw a little bit of it. It was pretty good.
Wake me when something actually happens. Then our lights out match. Mr. John Moxley defeated Z Cleaner, Kenny Omega.
The
Yeah,
unsanctioned match.
Let me tell you, even though it was unsanctioned and it was a dark match, that was technically a Japanese death match because these motherfuckers went to the wire, choking people with chains through the second rope and shit.
Yo, that match was.
The barbed wire trampoline.
Oh my
yeah.
god! When they threw that out, I was like, why couldn't 2K just, let me make that and put it in the game?
Now, my thing about that one spot, I liked it. I don't like the setup to it because you just had the Young Bucks carry it out. Why was it not just already out there?
Because they need a suspenseful surprise of just how bad they was going to go at it.
I don't know. Hide it somewhere. Put a cloth over it because they carried it out, and then after Omega fell in it, they're like, "Oh my God, why'd he do that?" It was just, it kind of killed the spot for me.
It was weird because the Young Bucks made it seem like this is something they didn't want to have on the show because it might have been a little bit controversial, which was controversial because everybody was saying that the match was too brutal. But
It was.
it would have been better. It would have been better if like fucking Kenny Omega would have went backstage, pulled it out himself, and he would have got a pop out of it.
Something like that. But the fact that they carried it out it kind of turned me off to the spot, even though it was an awesome spot.
See, look, if that would have been small caliber, like a few, like two tables put together like that, then yeah, Kenny Omega go get it. But when you come back out with something like that's like 14 by 14 feet, I don't see you pulling that shit out there by your damn self.
Yeah, it was pretty big, man.
That's what she said.
Hopefully.
Kicking off Raw, we had our WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, the Kabuki Warriors, defeat Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. I believe, who was it? Asuka tapped out Becky, was it?
No, she talking about she Schoolboy pinned her and got the win with that.
Oh yeah, Schoolboy. Yeah, you're right. It was a roll. The most devastating move in all of wrestling today.
Word, the Schoolboy pin.
It was a nice match. I believe that they're setting up an Asuka Becky feud down the road. That's why they let her take the win. Clean.
I'm okay with that.
And now the part that I was talking about earlier, because I was confused about what show we were doing. Shayna Baszler comes out after the match and gets attacked by Bayley.
That was kind of weird.
Womp, womp. Out of all people, Bayley.
Yeah.
It was kind of a weird spot. I'm used to just seeing Shayna Baszler just come out and fuck people up and leave, but
Yeah, they're not showing her to be very strong going into this match.
to really be honest, name one time she went into a match really strong, did like a pay per view. She normally wins for 1-on-1s, but going to pay per views bad, and then she wins her pay per views looking like she's tired as fuck.
Yeah.
That sounds like her life right there.
We had Drew McIntyre.
Why it sounds like a Spanish show? Like Sábado Gigante or
That's
some
from
shit.
the Price
Yeah,
is Right.
it's from The Price is Right when you lose. We had Drew McIntyre punish Sin Cara for asking for a release.
Boy, that wasn't punished, bro. That was great.
No, the power bomb outside the ring on the floor, that was the punishment. You want to ask for a release? This is what we're going to do. Even though
Throw you the fuck out.
Even though the show was taped earlier in the day because they're in Europe, so his tweet came out after the show, technically. Even though it was before Raw came on here, but you know.
I'm sure he mentioned it then.
Yeah.
He
No,
had to go on that last vacation.
well, that's why he probably wants out. He's like, "Yo, gonna powerbomb me on the freaking floor like this? I'm out."
Yo, for real though.
Then we had Seth Rollins defeat Walter via disqualification, which kind of annoyed me. Why did we have to have the rest of Imperium jump Seth Rollins?
Because they're I don't understand that shit because they're like so pure on wrestling like rules and like getting everything done the right way.
Exactly.
They are.
They did it wrong by having them jump in there. They're just a normal fucking tag
It
team.
goes against their gimmick for them to jump in and help Walter like that.
Yeah,
It is, but at the same time, don't forget, there's still NXT UK, and NXT guys are still fucking up the main roster guys.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, even if they still had a regular match, they were still going to intervene into that match regardless, just to fuck up Seth Rollins, because that's what Triple H wants.
And in the midst of the skirmish, we had the Street Profits and Kevin Owens come out to help Seth Rollins. And what did we get as a result, player? We got ourselves an 8-man tag team match.
I'm not going to lie. What's the dude from Street Profit name? The skinny one?
Montez Ford.
That fucking suicide flip he did out the ring onto the announce table.
Oh! Yo!
Because he could have made that announce table. Somebody laying on there, he could have literally made that and cleared it.
Yo, somebody needs to make a meme of him flying somewhere.
No,
he was out.
What he needs to do is, like, if they ever have like let's say they get a TLC match, he needs to do that in a TLC match. Have somebody actually laying on the table and do a senton out the ring through the announce table.
Oh my God. And the pop that would be, son. I'd be like, I ain't buy 2K20, but 2K21, I'm buying it just for that move in the game.
Yo, for
real. Word.
Yo,
Charlotte,
after that match.
You told me a Charlotte, dog.
Montez Ford hit the Ultimate Warrior hands for like 20 seconds.
Oh, on the ropes, yeah.
There's a GIF online saying when 2K20 is glitching so bad it really falls into real life. I screamed. I was like, oh my God, son. I feel like his character would do that in the game too.
And next up, Andrade defeated Cedric Alexander in a one-sided match. Not quite a squash, but one-sided nonetheless.
Yeah, it was one-sided.
Then the comedy segment of the evening, which I've come to love, by the way, is because it's stupid. It's supposed to be stupid. We know it's stupid. We know it's not real. Lana come out and claim to be pregnant with Rusev Machka baby.
That's the 20 minutes I'll never get back of my life.
I love that segment. I love what they're doing. It's so stupid. It's good.
She literally walked up the ramp and said, he actually thought I was pregnant.
Yep, she's not pregnant.
It was the whole fucking promo was just to make Rusev look like an idiot.
Well, no, he didn't look like an idiot because the crowd was chanting Machka baby, so they were behind him.
Yo,
man.
Have y'all looked at Jack Swagger's Twitter?
Nah.
He put out a tweet to Rusev saying, come to AEW. Rusev saying, fuck Lana and leave that dumbass fucking company.
For real though.
And the sad thing is, I guess Lana must have told somebody outside WWE that she's kind of not. It's like she don't want to keep going through with this storyline no more. Like because now she's getting death threats too. Her and Bobby are getting real death threats from people.
Damn.
They don't like
That's that Paul Heyman guy powder.
That Paul Heyman heat, boy, you gotta
That's
understand.
that Paul Heyman heat. You gotta
take
can't stay the heat. Get out of the kitchen.
Oh! Speaking of Lana wanting to get out of the storyline, this whole storyline was actually Rusev's idea. He pitched it to Paul.
Oh man.
He was like, look, man, she get on my nerves. Send her with him for a while so I can have that. I can be free for a couple weeks with this bitch.
Rusev's the type of guy that go to the bathroom and sit down and pee.
Next up, we had an awkward backstage segment. Ricochet and hit the button, Marv. Humberto Carrillo. They talked Randy Orton into being their tag partner against the OC.
I don't know what they had to say to him to get him to do that shit.
But it was an excellent match because the whole match was Randy Orton and Ricochet not trusting each other. At the end, Ricochet standing over, I think it was AJ. Yeah, he was standing over AJ. Randy Orton walks up behind him, turns it around, fakes the RKO, turns around, hits AJ with the RKO, and Humberto gets the pin via moonsault.
Yo, they already ruined Alberto already, son. Like he ain't got no.
He lost his first 3 matches. Well, they were against really top people because it was Seth, AJ, and who was the other person? I forgot the other person. Was it Daniel? No, it wasn't Daniel Bryan. That's SmackDown. No, I believe it was Daniel, wasn't it?
What?
Those were his 3 matches: Seth, AJ, and Daniel Bryan.
Yeah, literally, those are 3 matches in the back and forth.
Yeah,
Yeah, so he lost. Yes, he lost 3 matches, but he lost it to really, really top people. So I don't look at it as a bad thing because it wasn't like he lost to let's see who's somebody. Let's say he lost to like Harper, they're not using.
Yeah, but like even if he lost to Harper, it still feels some like guilt to know like people that like him, like how they did MVP when he lost for a year and then he finally got that one win and everybody was behind him.
Yeah,
like he went from NXT being like this next high flying big thing to being on Raw getting squashed. Hell, they didn't even do Ricochet like that when he came onto the main roster.
Well, he didn't have any singles matches on the main roster, did he?
Oh, Ricochet?
Yeah, no. You said didn't you? Say, oh yeah, Ricochet. I'm sorry, I thought you were talking about Leo Rush. My bad.
No. Ricochet had like 4 out of the gate when he first showed up. He had 4 single matches. And they didn't even he didn't even take a loss until had like the 5th one, but the first 4 he won.
Yeah. And speaking of Leo Rush, on NXT, he defeated Angel Garza in a Cruiserweight Championship match.
How happy I am for that match.
Good segue.
It really was.
I tried.
It was a pretty good match.
It was. Especially the fact that Homeboy kept going in front of Lilo's wife.
Oh, yeah.
And Lilo kept fucking him up. I was like, oh, man, you better slow down, bro. You just got back at WWE.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was his wife until they actually said it.
Yeah. I was about to say, man, you follow him on Instagram, you'll know, bro. He there's always pictures of him and her, always together.
White girl.
Hey, man. He been with her since the Indies, like the right beginning of the Indies. She been had his nigga back.
Yeah. Next up, we had Zia Lee defeat Aaliyah and busted her nose in the process.
I don't think she bugged. I think he broke that shit. 'Cause that shit was leaking in that towel.
Hey, yes, it was.
I think she might have broke that shit on purpose.
I don't like Aaliyah at all.
I like her. I just never see her, being a big star.
I don't think they would need her to be a big star, but she do hit hard as hell and can take a hit. So they can use her for that.
Then we had a Finn Balor and Matt Riddle face to face.
I actually was kind of cool with that because I like what Finn was saying because it was true as hell.
Now, was this a nice way to get Matt Riddle into this match? Because it was supposed to be Joey Gargano, but he got injured.
It was a smooth way to slide him in there. It was just that he got out there fast as fuck. I didn't think he was gonna run out to the ring that damn quick.
Now, who replaces? Because if either I missed it or it didn't happen yet, who replaces Matt Riddle in the War Games match?
Nobody, because I don't think they have a match set up for defending him for a War Game.
It's Undisputed Era versus Tommaso Ciampa, Keith Lee, Djokovic, and it was supposed to be Matt Riddle, but obviously he's now facing Finn Balor. They don't have anybody to replace him yet that I'm aware of.
Is that any good? I don't know who's facing Finn Balor. The simple fact that most of the posters for their thing, it's still showing that Matt Riddle's still a part of it. So I guess they're gonna try to set this up as a feud after that. Right now,
no,
it's not big because I don't think Finn Balor is wrestling until after War Games.
no, he's having a match at War Games against Riddle because that match was made official on Wednesday night.
That's weird.
Yeah,
I don't know who they're gonna play him with because they can't bring back Gargano because he's still injured.
Yeah, because it was supposed to be him, but he obviously got bumped because he's injured. Next up, we had Keith Lee once again in a match against Roderick Strong. This time, not for the North American Championship.
Hey man, he put on a good ass show. Well, man is what is he? 6'5", 6'6", 380 pounds. That's a lot of shit he can do.
Yeah. Yes,
That could be you, bro. You hit any moonsault off the second rope.
See, the way my knees are built, that's not going to happen.
You see the way my knees are set up?
Then we had Isaiah Swerve Scott defeat Bronson Reed. It was a nice match to get, Isaiah over, but it wasn't anything special.
I hate calling him Isaiah Scott. That's stupid.
I still call him Killshot. I don't get there what nobody says.
Oh, you on the Killshot wave?
Yeah.
I'm on that
like
Shane
Killshot.
Strickland wave.
I don't be called Killshot.
I liked him as Shane Strickland because I seen him in the Indies as Shane Strickland.
Didn't we see him in New York one time?
We did. We saw him in the Bronx, and that was it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The Bronx at one time, that was it.
I kind of wish we got an interview from him.
Yeah.
Look, we didn't know he was going to be that big after that, bro.
We should have just interviewed everyone. Fuck it.
We should have.
We're learning from our experience.
You look think back then. We had a dumb guys as a head of the group, so we didn't think, man.
That's what happens when we pick and choose. Oh, what you looking on, yo?
Some sauce that I still got from some food I had.
You got some special sauce over there from Popeyes?
Nah, not Popeyes. It's McDonald's sweet and sour.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
I got to keep some game on point. You dig?
Yeah. Next match was Killian Dane and Pete Dunne being interrupted by Damian Priest, and then the rest of the NXT locker room.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm already feeling Damian Priest from all weight, and I'm kind of feeling him more now that he's in this match. Especially as he is. I just don't know. I just like him.
Yeah, he's got something there. He's definitely got something there. Next match was a women's ladder match for advantage in the War Games match. I guess first entrant into the match. And we had another nose breaker. We had Io Shirai defeat Mia Yim after throwing the ladder into her face. I'm sorry, drop kicking a ladder into her face.
Damn.
Yeah, Mia Yim's, her nose is all shanked up.
That means she's gonna show up to War Games with that Cody Rhodes mask on.
Yeah, and that was actually a really, really good match for two people that are not so experienced with a ladder.
And technically, Mia Yim is because she showed pictures of her back in the early days of her doing this number of ladder matches. She was like, "This was preparing me for an NXT ladder match." She's been doing them since she got started wrestling.
Yeah, Mia Yim's been around, man.
Yeah, I think I met her.
You want to
at Pro Wrestling
rephrase that,
Magic.
or should I send Keith Lee to your house?
Bring Heelz to my house.
thank you.
And Pokemon game together. Hey, I love that.
Hey, are we gonna talk about this arch problem?
Arch problem?
Yeah, the guy that they named him Jordan Miles.
Oh, yeah, okay. We'll get to that after.
First
After-
of all,
after Dynamite.
we're gonna talk about his slave name.
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about it now. Jason Miles, Jordan Miles, I'm sorry, who was angry at a T-shirt that came out that looks like a Sambo. To just
What is a sandbarge for the people listening?
Sambo? It's a racial cartoon against black people from like the 1920s.
Think of like the Jay-Z song OJ.
No,
Oh yeah.
no. Better yet, think of Mr. Popo.
Yeah, Mr. Popo. There you go.
Better yet, think of Drake.
Yeah,
That's white
sounds
face.
about right.
In that funny looking picture.
So he quit WWE in a expletive-filled rant on Twitter. Hasn't officially been released. He just did what he did. He said, "Don't call me by my slave name anymore. I'm going back to what I used to be, which is ARH, H-A-H-R, whatever.
ACH.
ACH, there you go.
But my thing is, somebody online said it best, and they was like, "How you gonna tell them not to call you by your slave name, but you the one that chose your wrestling name for NXT?"
I mean, he said that they gave it to him, and he was pissed about that.
No, he was pissed about the shirt.
No, here's what my shirt. The thing with NXT is they give you a list of names, and you can give them a name that you want, as long as it ain't the previous name they can make money off of. He came in with the Jordan Michaels thing. He came in with that. That was his name from the one they gave him, but he didn't like it. So he brought his own name, but didn't get mad and told us them call him by his slave name. You the one that told us what to give you.
Hi, wifey.
Hey, Thursday, hey, wifey. Sure.
Oh,
What's I said is what can help. I'm not down on nobody else will call you, hey, wifey. you call her and miss that. She said, who the fuck?
We live, baby. We live.
Live from New York.
I'm laughing.
She got a knife.
Whoa, cut the stream. Cut the stream.
G13.
Well, what were we talking about? Oh, Jordan Miles. Yeah.
Slave names.
Slave names, yes.
So yeah, he just stupid. And the sad thing is, now that he did this, AEW was looking to take him, but now that he did this, they don't even want him.
Nope.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like he actually worked against himself in the way that he went about this, which was one of the things Booker T was saying. Is like, I'm totally with him in terms of the shirt being racist, and everybody should have double thought about it before they released it. But the way he went about it was all wrong. He's only hurting himself in the way that he went about it.
Yo, shout out to Booker T making sense lately, bro. Like, I love him.
Word.
Yeah, he's been saying some facts lately.
Yeah, no more shucky ducky quack quack.
Word.
I know what you talking about.
This is Booker T from Harlem.
NXT Dynamite. Opening match. It was Jon Moxley defeating Michael Nakazawa in approximately 2.5 minutes.
Nakazawa.
And he did not use the baby oil.
He didn't use it.
He didn't use the baby
Maybe
oil.
that's why he lost so quick.
Could be. But after post-match, Moxley hops on the mic. He says, "This one counts, right? I finally got a win." And then
because they holding him back, man.
And he goes on to say that now, after defeating Kenny Omega, nobody wants to have a match with him. Everybody's scared because he brings the pain to AEW.
Which is true.
Then we had a segment with Kenny Omega and the Doctor. Kenny Omega's not cleared medically to compete this week. And then on the way out the door, Omega asks the Doctor, "How'd Mox do?" And he said, "Oh, Mox was cleared." So obviously saying, "Oh, Jon Moxley's tougher than you."
Basically. He just literally called Omega a bitch on live television without having to say it.
Exactly.
And he had a black eye.
Oh yeah, that too. Well, I think that was doctored. That he didn't have his eye wasn't jammed up like that after the match.
Yeah, it wasn't, no. But he did, John Moxley looked like he was fresh. He didn't even look like he got beat up.
Yo, man, we got to remember this. John Moxley came from ZZW, where niggas was hardcore all day, every day. That's normal life for him.
Yeah, he used to do that shit all the time. He probably made that trampoline.
Probably.
He was like, hey, bro, we need something real dangerous. He was like, say less, bro. I'm going to the hardware store tonight. I have it built by the morning. Built well by the morning. Don't worry about it. Just tell me you down.
Then we had the Dark Order defeat Jurassic Express. And then post-match, we had the return of Luchasaurus.
Yes.
I actually like him.
My favorite.
And,
I love him.
And on NXT, AEW Ups and Downs on What Culture, they did a Dino Up.
Dino Up?
Yeah, because every week that Luchasaurus wasn't on the show, Simon gave it a Dino Down.
Bobby Ross in the chat gimmick says, it's a shame Punk isn't actually hired by WWE, but by Fox. Would be down for number 30 at the Rumble, though.
Exactly.
Oh, I would love that. Everybody would love that, man. Damn.
Shout out to Bobby Ross. Make sure you sub. Make sure you show some love. Make sure you become an ultra heel.
Hit the Instagram,
nice.
ultraheels_pod on Instagram. Next up, we had Nyla Rose defeat Danny Jordan. Was that her name?
Yep.
Yeah, Danny Jordan. Just a squash match, nothing to see there. And then Le Champion. Le Champion.
We get a soundbite for that right there.
He came out.
Wait, did you mention the Darby Allin match?
Oh, that's later.
Wait, don't tease. Do you want another soundbite? I'll add it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Le Champion?
You gotta get a soundbite for that.
Le
I don't know. I
Champion.
thought I should just record Darv because his Spanish accent is better than mine. I don't know. I gotta clap again for that.
First of all,
So
we need a little bit of the bubbly soundbite.
A little bit of the bubbly's coming next
I don't
week.
got to look at the bubbly, but I got a little bit of alcohol.
Oh yeah, Le Champion, Chris Jericho, came out to address the aftermath against Mr. Cody Rhodes. Out comes MJF, and these two took us over the river and through the woods to Grandma's house, and down the yellow brick road to see the Wizard, because that was the best promo I've seen on television in approximately 5-6 years.
What about the promo last week by Cody?
A little birdie told me
This outdid that. Well, let's say comedy promo, because this was gold.
Yeah, it was.
That was Jericho at his best. With a alternate universe.
First of all,
Jericho told MJF, your parents got horny one night watching me and Juventud Guerrero on WCW Saturday night. And then he says, who's Hoovy? Google it there, brother. Google it.
good placement there, Jericho. So MJF was like, hey, you know, I'm thinking you guys want me in the circle of what is it? Circle? What is
The inner circle.
the inner circle. He's like, no, I think you want to be in the inner circle with Jericho. And they kept going back and forth.
And then out came Cody.
And they were like, who's the worst ever? What he said? And then they both said Chris Jericho at the same time.
No, they said Cody.
Oh, I mean Cody Rhodes, yeah.
Yeah.
Cody. Yeah, it was a good promo.
Yeah, that was. And then and then Jericho was also saying, looks like somebody here wants to be Chris Jericho, a snazzy dresser, a lover of scarves. And
that
then
was
we
good.
had
All MJF is an alternate universe version of Chris Jericho.
basically. Then we had Hangman Page versus Pac in a rubber match. This one, again, where I was wrong earlier. Pac hits. He knocks out Hangman Page. He's on his stomach, hits the Black Arrow to his back, and then puts him in the Brutalizer. That was a nice combination.
It was. Definitely was.
Wish you could have had this. Wish you could have had this wrestling in WWE when he was there, but whatever.
Yeah.
Yo, Pac was holding that hold for mad long.
Yeah, he did not let the Brutalizer go. And then our main event, it was the AEW Tag Team Champs, SCU.
Hold on, man. Hold on. You ain't talking about the backstage brawl with the Young Bucks and Ortiz and Santana?
It was just a brawl.
Yo,
it was
man,
not
when they
big.
bumped into that room and fucking Orange Cassidy was just standing there.
I forgot about
that shit was hilarious.
As much as I dislike Orange Cassidy, that was hilarious.
He was just standing there like, oh, hey.
At least he could have been like taking a piss, but no, he's just standing there against the wall.
Yo, you can't not like Orange Cassidy. He's the only non-wrestling wrestler that's getting paid.
And it's over like Rover.
If they use him like this, I'm good with him. I don't want to see him in matches.
Yeah. First of all, you gotta love the matches.
They have to use
suicide dive. No, you gotta love the matches. When he do a suicide dive with his hands in his pocket and he gets up and walks away, it's gold. Who else does that?
If they use him like WWE used James Ellsworth, I'm good. I don't want to see him in an actual match.
Yeah, son, you just shot him all down.
So we had SCU defeat Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara, which leads me to this point. Why was Santana Ortiz not in this match? Why, if Jericho wanted the Inner Circle to have all the gold, why not let Santana Ortiz have this match? Why did him and Sammy have to do it?
You gotta have the other guys shine a little bit, you know?
Exactly. That storytelling wise, that didn't make any sense. But nonetheless, it was a good match.
It makes sense.
And Jericho pointed out that between him and Frankie Kazarian, you had over 50 years of wrestling experience.
Facts.
Because I believe this is Jericho's 28th year, and it was Kazarian's 22nd, I believe was the number. Yeah. So yeah, they've both been wrestling since the 90s.
And Scorpio Sky get the win over the champ, boy.
Yes. With the most devastating move in all of wrestling, the schoolboy.
The schoolboy roll up.
I might buy 2K20 and my finishing move is gonna be the schoolboy.
Nobody should buy anything.
Oh, I gotta send you guys the video.
2K20 is a great game.
I gotta send you guys the video. I put the jackhammer on Matt Riddle, and I beat Goldberg with the jackhammer.
Damn.
Over at the chat gimmick, we have Bobby Ross with the big question we are all asking: when will we see MVP versus Ezekiel Jackson?
First of all, both of them would need to be employed by a wrestling promotion.
Well, MVP still wrestles in New Japan. Ezekiel don't do shit. I've been following him since he got on Instagram. That motherfucker is just a family man. He just sits at home with his kids and works out every day. That's all he does. Matter of fact, I don't think he even been inside a ring since WWE.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think he tried to go anywhere else. Did anybody happen to look at SmackDown spoilers? Because they're still in Europe. And it's already taped.
They still in Europe?
Yeah, it was a 2-week tour.
Damn. No.
No, I looked at no spoilers or anything because I forgot they were still over there.
Yeah, the spoilers are already out because they have to tape approximately, 2 o'clock our time?
Yeah.
Because otherwise, if they did it now, it's like 5 a.m. It's 5 a.m. What is it? Like 3 a.m. in England right now. So,
Bobby Ross says it's in Philly.
It's in Philly,
not Europe.
They're back. Oh no! Raw was pre-taped this week. Okay, that's what it was. All right, so I guess that's the show for this week.
Well, I have one question, which I'm going to make a segment about every week called Marv's Questions, which I haven't found a catchy name for it yet, but I'm going to find one eventually. Okay, so my question this week is aimed directly at the Messiah.
Okay.
What are we going to have to do to get Messiah to watch female wrestlers on the AEW fight? That's my question this week.
Wow. Okay.
What's going to take?
What's it going to take? Logical storytelling, somebody with a reputation, somebody that's not 95 pounds, Nyla Rose, Awesome Kong, Britt Baker, in meaningful matches against each other.
Penelope Ford. He's
it.
hot, man.
That's it.
We also have a new gimmick where when we get to 100 subscribers on the Ultra Heels Wrestling Podcast channel on YouTube, Alex the Heel is going to take off his shirt.
Oh yeah, listen here, bro. I've been doing my push-ups and nigga swole, dude. I'm up here now. I take it off regardless.
Everybody watching the video, make sure you subscribe. When we get to 100 subscribers, Alex the Heel is going to take off his shirt.
I'm gonna tell you right now, they're
son,
gonna look at my shirt and they're gonna be like, "Where'd that black Brock Lesnar come from?" I'm like, I told you.
Son, where'd you find
He look like he
this?
want to do it right now.
No, not
Don't
yet.
do
Not
it.
yet. We got to make him pay for it.
Look, you see that back there? That's for the special shows. Don't make me pull it out.
Special shows.
Hey man,
Them premiums.
Ah, nah, bro, fans only.
And we might make Lana bigger next week.
Make Lana bigger.
For every sub, we're gonna make Lana bigger on the screen. So you stay tuned for that. Ultra Heels in the chat gimmick.
I got a question for Darth.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
So Darth,
Yeah.
what's it gonna take for you to watch NWA Power?
I did watch it.
How did you like it?
I watched last week's episode. You said to watch the whole thing. I wanted to just start with last week's episode. It was great. I love the corny commercials. I love the corny commercials. I love the little desk segments because that's how you cut promos. You let people go out there and get themselves over instead of giving them some crappy script that nobody talks that way.
Nobody talks that way.
Nobody talks that way. And then you have a match in the ring with actual finishes. Instead
and then as soon as the match is done and you get the point, they cut it to the next fucking thing.
Yes. How hard is it,
quick.
WWE?
It's quick.
How hard
it's
is it?
Good, and it's only like 1 hour.
That's the best part, that it's only an hour.
That's what I'm saying. Well, like, if you think that episode was good, the first 3 episodes are amazing.
And the best part about it is the way they recap stuff from last week, because I feel like I'm already caught up and I don't need to watch the other ones, but I want to watch the other ones now because I'm interested.
Plus, we get Eli Drake.
Oh, hilarious, man.
I love him.
Hilarious.
I love Eli Drake. He's such a fucking gold on the mic. He is money.
Yeah. Who else kind of promo was it? Was it James Storm? Did you have him?
I'm not too big on James Storm, but he's all right on the show.
Yeah. Damian Sandow. He was hilarious.
He was funnier. Trust me.
Yeah, I was hilarious in general.
Yeah. And of course Nick Aldis. What is his nickname?
I forgot.
I forgot too.
Okay, one last one then. When are we gonna get back to Disarray of Disillusion from Darth Messiah?
Oh, that's been put to bed.
Bed for real?
It's been put to bed.
100%?
Where you find that one at?
That's actually from Malcolm. I stole it from his podcast. They say
God,
that all the
that's
time.
hell.
I mean, I can sprinkle it in, but I wasn't really planning on bringing it back.
I don't see why not, sir.
We gotta
we don't need many questions. We just need a real hard one.
It's not a sham. What about a question for X-Man Dan?
Oh.
Maybe next week.
Next week we'll start it off.
All right.
Look, I got my laptop back working again. Don't fuck up.
He got XNXX on deck.
No Disney
First
Plus.
of all,
Bookmark.
I need the laptop for that. I got the mobile on the phone.
I hear humming already from someone's side.
The phone is sticky.
Wow.
My phone is cracked. I drop it too much. I get excited too fast.
That's what she said. Well, gentlemen, it's been another excellent week. I'm Darth Messiah, Mr. DM. Catch me in your mama's DMs. And the other black man on the screen is
Alex motherfucking Hill, the Stan Lee of podcasting, and the man next to me
Is X-Man Damn is not a sham or a scam. It's the real X-Man Damn on Instagram. Follow me, fam.
yeah.
Peace.